We're starting our tour of Jewish Romania first at the Great Synagogue from 1846. Similar to most other countries, you would never ever be able to find synagogues on your own unless you knew exactly where to look.
Here, because I have another visitors from Israel.
And now you have some others from the United States.
From Chicago.
Founded in 1846. It is more than 1.5 century old, but what we see now is not the original view. It is a result of numerous restorations. At the first level up are the places for women. At the second floor up is a place for choir.
Men's choir.
We're reading about the
These
events
two
during World War
panels
II.
show us the participation
More
of
than
the
150,000
Jews to
Romanian
two
Jews
wars
were
of
deported
Romania.
to extermination
the war in
camps.
1877 for independence
And
of the
they,
country,
more than
and the
135,000
First World War in
perished.
1916. For their bravery was a battlefield. The first pogrom in Romania was in Dorohoi. Jewish barrows from Bucharest, some shops from these Jewish barrows, destroyed the synagogues from Bucharest, a great Sephardic synagogue completely destroyed, and this synagogue also was destroyed.
When you say pogroms, he told you about this town in north of Moldavia, and Dorohoi. It was a pogrom in Dorohoi and in Iași, the former capital of Moldavia. In Moldavia there were two shots. Here in Dorohoi was the first one, and that one in Iași. What happened there were, he told you from the beginning that there were two wars, important wars in Romania. The Independence War in 1877 and World War I. Both wars there were Romanian and Jewish soldiers and officers, and they died for the country. They were martyrs, soldiers and officers. Now what happened here in Dorohoi? In Dorohoi in 1940 there were Jewish soldiers in the cemetery, and you know there were 50 people, they were killed in the cemetery in Dorohoi by the Romanian army, the extreme guys of the Romanian army, but there was a very small part of the Romanian army. I repeat, there were two shots in Dorohoi and in Iași. Nothing happened in all the other cities of Moldavia.
Just in those two places?
Just the other side, in northern Transylvania, we will see what happened under Hungarian government in northern Transylvania. With white is not anymore part of the country. Here is Republic Moldova, Basarabia, and here is the historical Bukovina. With yellow is southern Bukovina, part of Romania, and with white now is part of Ukraine. They were not killed, but they had any supply, any food, any medicaments. They just had any way to survive. They were not killed, but they led them there by misery. Transylvania, which is very big. This is the truth. Any Jewish who was deported or killed.
Was there more anti-Semitism ordinarily up in these areas where they did deport them?
In the northern part?
Yes.
No, it was just the extreme party, the extreme Hungarian government. They were extreme. But here, I repeat, in the south of Transylvania, they did nothing.
As Romanian from Yad Vashem from Israel.
Infamous
Two chief of
Auschwitz.
state from Europe. Between them,
Bucharest.
military men decorated in the First World War. This synagogue was completely destroyed. So on each panel, a legend.
Lawyer, former mayor of the city of Cernăuți. Dr. Dumitru Beceanu, pharmacist in Iași, and the lady is Viorica Agarici. She stopped a dead train and she opened up the cars to save Jewish people. Viorica Agarici is very important. They have a tree in Yad Vashem. They were decorated by Israel after World War II.
As those of the righteous.
Yes. This is an Orthodox bishop, Nicolae Bălan, Metropolitan Bishop of Transylvania. Martin Aron, Bishop of Catholic Church,
Yes.
and also Hungarian officers.
That saved.
They saved Jewish people, Jewish lives. He managed to keep this synagogue standing. Ceausescu, the former communist leader of the
Ceausescu,
country,
sure.
he wanted to destroy any religious building, you know. And Dr. Moses Rosen, he managed to keep the synagogue here. You saw the synagogue is surrounded by these ugly buildings. You cannot see the synagogue from the boulevard, but the synagogue is here. And this is thanks to Dr. Moses Rosen.